everyone and welcome to a new video. Finally, I'm filming a new video. I'm so sorry there had not been a new video over the last 2 weeks. I actually had one filmed. Then I started editing and I really just did not like it, and then I was contemplating whether I wanted to film it again or if I wanted to make it work and all these things. So just quickly wanted to apologize for the lack of a video the last 2 weeks. Then everything was very busy and I was really not in the mood of filming, and you know, life happens and then there's not a new video. I hope that you do not mind too much and that you will forgive me for not filming anything. So today I'm gonna film my May favorites. It's about to be June and the year is almost half over, so don't know where the time went, but today I'm going to film my May favorites. I have a few products here which I really loved over the last month. A few surprising ones and some very lovely ones, and some which I'm really wondering why they have not been in a favorites video before. So I'm not wearing any lipstick today because I have two which I really enjoyed wearing this last month. So I'm going to start with this one because I thought, you know what, I'm going to make lip swatches and just show you both of them on my lips, how they look, and go on during the video. So the first thing I really loved in May is a L'Oreal Paris lipstick. This is in this lovely clear, like, you know, check packaging. I think that's the newest design of the lipsticks they have. And this is one of their Colorage Shine lipsticks in the color 642. I don't know if the hashtag MLBB is part of the name. That is what it says down here. It's just a very lovely nudish, brownish nude lipstick, so I'm quickly going to apply it so that you can see it. It's just a very lovely color, like you can see in like the name says itself. It's a shiny and very lovely moisturizing formula. And with this lipstick, I have to say I wore this the other day, or 2 weeks ago I think, when I have been to the ballet with my boyfriend's mom and a friend of hers, and I wore these from, I don't know, like 9 AM to 3 PM or 2 PM, and I reapplied it I think once slightly, if even, maybe not even, and they looked just lovely the whole day, all the day. It feels so good on the lips. It's a very lovely and moisturizing formula and it makes your lips feel very lovely. The formula is so lovely, it's so comfortable to wear over a longer time. It's very easy to touch it up. So I just really love this, and I really, whenever the last month, so during May, whenever I wanted to wear a nice, quick and easy and very wearable nude lip, I went for this one. I do not have any others from this collection, but I really want to go and get more and see which colors are there. I'm sure that there are many amazing colors. L'Oreal lipstick ranges always have the loveliest and the biggest range of lovely colors. So highly recommend these. If you thought about getting one of these lipsticks, I highly recommend them because they are so comfortable, so worth the money. I think it's under €10, like all the L'Oreal lipsticks. The packaging is very pretty. Really love this, so highly recommend this one. So, and the other one lipstick I have, oh, I don't want to drop this, is a MAC one, and this is a MAC Velvetese Lip Pencil, quite new to my collection actually. I think I have this like from the beginning of May or something like that. I have this in the color Lover's Lane, which is a very lovely orangey red color. It's a very pretty shade. What I really like about this lip product is actually that it's so easy to build it up, to create a intensity of the color you like or prefer for whatever situation you want to wear this. You can very easily just add the slightest hint of color to your lips and have a very lovely, just orangey red touch to your makeup. You can build it up a little bit more and have a stronger shade, or just really pack it on without it feeling uncomfortable. I have to say it, maybe when I say pack it on. When you put on a lot of the color, then have a very strong orangey red lip, which is definitely a statement and definitely something you have maybe to be a little bit braver for. But I wore this to work the other day and it was nice. Just a simple eye makeup, and then you can very easily wear this. I had all my hair out of my face in a high messy bun, or was it a ponytail or something, but I had the hair of my face, and then I really like often to have a stronger lip when I have all my hair out of my face, because I think that it makes my face a little better. Sorry about my hair, by the way. I washed them yesterday and I just really don't know what's going on. But back to the lipstick, quickly going to put that on either so that you can see it. You can just add a slight hint of the color, even though on camera it shows up so much, and have a nice just color pop in your face. And from here on you can build it up to whatever you like, to a very strong shade of color. So I'm going to just build it up as much as possible. Even the color changes, as you can see, if you just add a slight hint of this lip product. I think it's more like maybe a peachy pinky shade, nothing too strongly orange, but if you build it up it gets really like a very lovely orangey red color. So this is what I would say the maximum of color intensity of this. It's a very lovely orangey red, I would say, with cool undertones slightly. It's so comfortable to wear. It has this slightly like powdery feeling on the lips. So it feels not like the other lipstick. The L'Oreal one is really like this creamy lipstick feeling. This is more like a powdery and a little bit drier feeling. But it does really not dry out your lips throughout the day. Like I said, I already wore this one to work, either both of them. And it's kind of my really testing out my lipstick, because at work I do not have too much time to touch it up. I drink and eat. I can really test out how good the lipstick is during a longer wear and how much I have to touch it up, or if I have to take it off and put it on again. But this one, I have to say, it works amazingly until you eat. Then depending on how oily or fatty the food is you eat, so if you eat a burger or I don't know, sausages, I have no idea. I think you would have to touch this one up, because it just vanishes everywhere the food touches the lips a lot. The other one is actually a lot better with dealing with food situations. So, but it really stays on a really lovely good long time, even throughout drinking and eating and everything. I just think that it looks better if you take it off and reapply it rather than just touching it up. Both of them are amazing, super comfortable to wear even throughout a longer period of time. I'm sorry, I'm touching my hair all the time. I just don't like it. You can wear them both for a very lovely long time, and they look amazing, they feel amazing, not drying the lips out at all. Even this one, even though it's a drier formula, this one is really lovely moisturizing and just so pretty colors. Totally different price points. I think this is around 20 euro and this is around 10. So really loving those two throughout the last month. Going on to my next makeup favorite, which is something which actually surprised me a little bit, depending on my first reaction or my first impression of this product. And it is the highlighter I got from XO Beauty. I don't know if you have seen my full face of using XO Beauty video kind of thing. My first reaction to this product was not as positive and nice as I wanted it to be, and even throughout the first few days and weeks I used it, I just thought, God, no, I spent so much money on it and I really don't like it. But, huge but, and I'm very happy that I give my products always a good amount of time before I say I don't like it. This is one of the one of the highlight powders by the brand XO Beauty, by the wonderful and beautiful Shannon from the YouTube channel Sean XO, and she has her own makeup range, which is XO Beauty. And so I got one of her highlighters, which is the Radiant Glow Highlight Powder, and I got this in the color Aurora. It's in this wonderful and super stunning, super shiny and reflective silver packaging, very sturdy. I would not mind putting that in my suitcase, something, handbag. It gets dirty very easily and very quickly. That's the downside of it. But it's a very lovely packaging, very sturdy and very pretty. You can even use the outside as a mirror. Like you can see, there you are. It's like the highlighter Inception. Okay. So this is how powder looks. It's a very lovely, quite bright silver shade. There are actually two different shades, I think, but I don't remember what the other, I think Lucent or something like that. I don't remember what the other shade is called. I don't know why I was disappointed the first time I used it, this first swatch I did, because I'm wearing it today. Like you can see, it's like it's a natural look to it, even though I think on camera it never comes out like it is in real light. It's a very natural highlighter, I would just say. It's a very finely milled, nothing too glittery or too shimmery. It's just a very lovely subtle formula. Would you call it formula? Plus, I have to say that for me, I have one of these fan brushes, which are like this V-shape bristles. These just for me personally, they really do not work very nicely with this particular highlighter. I always used it with my Tanya Burr highlighters and with the Charlotte Tilbury ones, and loved this, and was always my favorite brush for highlighters. But with this one, I highly recommend, when you order this online, just get the shimmer tulip brush, which I talked about in my last favorites video thing. There is a brush from Exo Beauty which makes it easy to just order them together, which is just one of these like tulip shaped brushes. It's not too big, but this works just like a dream with this highlighter, and I just really had to discover that. It makes it look really pretty, very natural. I use this on my brow bone, on my cheekbones, on my nose, my cupid's bow, just wherever you put highlighter in your face. It's a very lovely brush. I talked about this in my last favorites video. I do not talk about it again today because talking enough as it is. I really love this highlighter. I used it every day the last month. I just used it every time I did my makeup, every day. I loved it very much. It stays on all day, looks very pretty, and I've really enjoyed it. It's a very nice formula, especially for those of you who really love a very natural highlight and nothing too strong or too glittery. Highly recommend this. I really loved it. Alright, and now on to my last product for today, and it is a micellar water. One of my beauty commitments for 2018 actually was to stop making it easy for me to take my makeup off, to stop using makeup wipes, micellar waters and all of these things for taking my makeup off specifically. But being very busy the last month and being very stressed and mental health wise not on the best path, I totally fell back into using micellar waters with cotton pads. I had the opportunity to get a double, 2 bottles for the price of 1. These are normally so expensive, and I have to say that they are not really better than like the Garnier micellar water. So if you do not want to spend the €20 one of these bottles cost, you don't have to. I really love this. I love how this smells. It has a very just not strong at all. It's a very like, I don't know, can you say small scent? It's not very strong. It's a very nice like scent. I have the feeling that the Bioderma things just smell like that. So I have the Bioderma, maybe I should say that, Sensibio makeup removing micellar solution for sensitive skin, cleanses and soothes, non-rinse, paraben free and hypoallergenic, and that is very nice. I have sensitive skin. I don't know if you know it by now. I have sensitive skin. Really love this. It is not irritating my skin at all. I had a very small version of this bottle. They're like in here are 500 milliliters, and I had the like 150 or 100, the very small one. Really enjoyed using it then, so I decided to get it again because I loved it, and I had this opportunity of get 2 bottles for the price of 1. Was very nice. So it's a Sensibio, I have no idea, HTO, gently cleanses and removes makeup from face and eyes. The micelles contained in its formula ensure impurities are removed while respecting the cutaneous balance. Soothing active ingredients help prevent feelings of irritation often associated with cleansing. The patent natural DAF whatever complex raises the skin's tolerance threshold. Excellent cutaneous and ocular tolerance. So cotton pad, cleanse, remove makeup from face and eyes, dry gently. Very lovely product. Quite overpriced, but if you have opportunity like me to get it in a double pack or cheaper or on sale or something like that, I'd try it if I were you, especially if you have sensitive skin, because it is like it says on the packaging. Not any irritations at all, even around the eyes or anything. Also, I have the feeling that it might even prevent irritations like it says it on the packaging. I had a very bad skin time during April, March. Still have it sometimes on my forehead, but it's a lot better, and it might be due to this product. I cannot say it for sure because I also used a few new skincare products, but it might also be a combination, and it definitely made nothing worse. So if you really have a problem to find a cleanser, a micellar water or something to take makeup off when you have a very sensitive skin, I highly recommend that you try it. Like I said, you can get it in a very small bottle, then it's price-wise okay, but you don't have to get the 500 milliliters bottle and then realize that you cannot deal with it skin-wise. So love this, it's a very nice product. Alright, and that has been everything makeup and product wise. Like I said, I have a few other things which I really loved throughout this month. I'm so much back into watching Supernatural. I don't know how often I've seen all the seasons there are. I'm currently got my boyfriend a lot into it, so we're watching it together and we're loving it. And it's really funny to watch when you watch a series like for the last, what it feels like 10 years, and I have seen it over and over again, and then you watch it with somebody who did not see any episodes so far, then it's actually quite entertaining to watch the person kind of who did not see it, and to realize that there are actually many scenes which might be very thrilling or frightening or something like that. So yes, I really enjoy watching that. I'm back into watching Friends now, mainly Supernatural, I would say, throughout the last month. Watched the second season of Dirk Gently finally, really loved it. I talked about the first season watching Dirk Gently I think last year around this time. I don't remember, but I really loved the first season. The second one it's just so, I didn't know, so totally not a good day to film. I just really liked it. Definitely binge watched it in like 2 days. And then I have a few games to talk about, starting with two ones which are actually kind of from the same thing for the phone. Starting with Homescapes. Pretty sure that you know it. It's just, I think it's the follower of Gardenscapes. Gardenscapes is just a quite well-known game for the phone, I think. Pretty much something like, I don't know, Candy Crush. I never played Candy Crush. And basically it's quite the same as Gardenscapes was. So I'll go away Twitter. You have your house. This is the house you move back into with your parents, kind of. So you are currently walking up the stairs. If it was focus, there you are. This is the guy you play, and you kind of move back into the house of your parents, but it's totally damaged, like you can see, and dirty and old and everything, and you renovate it. And to renovate it, you collect the stars because you have your to-do list, kind of. I'm currently renovating the garden, which is down here. Already did my greenhouse, and the garden is kind of what I'm doing right now. And then you have your different levels. I'm currently on level 468, which is probably quite stupid. And then you have these levels, kind of, and it's a very nothing new level design. You kind of create groups of the same shape and color, and then you try to reach the goals you get here. So you have to collect 4 donuts and destroy all the bubbles. That's basically what you do. And when you finish one of these levels, then you get a star, and for these different things on your to-do list you need like 2 or 3 stars, something like that, and you collect them, and then you can tick them off your to-do list, and that way you renovate the house room for room and step after step. And I really like it. I really like the setting around it. I like the idea of the story and all of that. I am just quite obsessed with it. And I really have to be careful that I do not start playing it now, which I just did. And now I cannot stop. No, not. Always make these mistakes. Very frustrating. It was so close. What shall I do now? Yeah, sorry. And the other game, actually, I think I showed it to you before. It's Gardenscapes. It's quite the same as this one, just that you renovate a garden. It's actually the same game. It's the same guy. Do the same things. It's just that you try to renovate a garden instead of a house. And I just did. Can you see it? I collected all the donuts, and you cannot see it. There you go. And this guy is the guy you play. This one. It's actually, the Gardenscapes exactly the same game, the same guy. It's just garden and home. That's the difference. It's a little bit a different game setting wise. It's a little bit different, so you have a few different moves you can make. I highly recommend it. It's free to download. You can of course spend real money on it when you are really frustrated because you spent 2 weeks on trying to finish one level and you cannot do it, and you do not have extra lives to spend, then you might tend to spend real money on it, but you don't have to. So I recommend it. Just download it and try it, and if you don't like it you can delete it. It's as easy as that. Yes, so these 2 games have consumed a lot of my time this last month. And then I have one last thing I really loved, and it's a game for the Nintendo Switch. It's Stardew Valley, and it's actually not only for the Switch. I played it years ago already on my MacBook. So at first it was a game for only Windows PCs. You can get it on Steam. I don't know if Steam is a international kind of game base. Don't know that. And now it's out for the Nintendo Switch, and I have to say that I love it a lot more for the Switch. I've really enjoyed it a lot more now. Couldn't say exactly why. I think it's just the fact that it's a game where you have to kill time a lot sometimes, because it's mainly it's one of those farming games basically, where you have your little farm and then you have to clean it first and get rid of all the stones and dead trees and things like that, and then you start planting vegetables and things like that. Then you run around and you collect things, and then you sell them and you buy new seeds and things like that. It's one of these games, and it's just one of those where it's very nice to play whilst watching TV or something like that, and I really enjoy it for that. So that is why I love it so much more for the Switch. So yes guys, this has been everything. I'm afraid it's a very long favorites video because I did not film in such a long time, and whenever I do that I just talk way too much, and it's really hard to not to because I'm generally a person who talks way too much. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Also that there has not been a video in such a long time, and now it's only a favorites video coming, not anything special, but I really wanted to refilm the other video, which was planned for 2 weeks ago, and I filmed it for that. Everything was done, but I could not refilm it instantly then. I filmed it Sunday afternoon and it was planned for Monday evening. I work every day throughout the week from 9 to 5. So there's just no time to refilm my video. So yes, sorry. This has been my video for today. I hope that you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. I really highly appreciate that. To all you 51 out there, thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's amazing. And yes, have a wonderful time. I hope that you will have a good week ahead, and I will see you in my next video. I hope that it's going to come next Monday. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye! Oh, itchy eyes. Next, makeup. Shannon. The missiles contained in it.